The party
Guy
was lame to me.
Fieri.
Fieri.
This is the fun.
Yeah.
So they're trying to track him down. Mora's at the party.
I just want to say, you are never allowed to pick the freaking theme for anything again. Okay. Albuquerque, fire truck. We're just yelling out words now? What's going on here? Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of BS Drunk Movie Reviews. This is a weekly podcast, and we do upload the video version of this to our YouTube channel, so be sure to check us out there, like and subscribe, all that good stuff. As you know, my name is Matt, and as always, I'm being joined by my co-host and sister, Vetta.
Hi, guys.
Hey, you. And on this episode, Vetta, why don't you go ahead and tell everybody what movie we're watching and why we're watching it?
Okay, so just recently I went on vacation and I went to Switzerland and I went up to the
You lucky asshole.
I know. We went up the Matterhorn. Like, you can't go up to the top, but you go up to like the viewing area and then where people go to like ski and stuff. And there's a remake there's an original movie called Downhill that is about that ski area. Well, they did a remake and it's called Downhill. It's the one with Will Ferrell and
Julia Louis-Dreyfus.
Thank you. I was going to say the chick from Seinfeld.
That's fine. We can. I was calling Elaine all time, the whole time.
Right. But instead of going to the Swiss Alps, like in the original, they go to the Austria Alps.
Yeah.
So, that was why I picked it. I was like, well, the original was there, so
yeah, no, it's totally fine. It's totally fine. You went to some mountain, or you were what is the name of the mountain that you went to?
Matterhorn.
What a dumb fucking name for a mountain, the Matterhorn. Get the fuck out of here.
You can get on a gondola at the top of the Matterhorn and go and ride it across. Isn't that a
boat? Into Italy?
Yeah.
What kind of trips are you going on, Vetta? You know what? I went to I went camping, and that was a trip for me. So I tell you what,
at least you survive, because people who go camping normally find skulls or become skulls.
Nice. Okay.
So what for this great movie tonight are you drinking?
So I am just drinking. I have a backup, but my main drink is a glass of white wine, because when they have their little dinner or whatever.
Oh, they drink a lot of wine through this.
Yes, they are drinking wine. Julie Louis-Dreyfus is drinking white wine. So I was like, I'm gonna drink white wine because you know how I love wine. So I'm gonna drink white wine during this podcast and everything. I should have brought the bottle, but I just brought a backup, and my backup is a Jack and Coke, because I was like, you know what? Why not? And I was like, isn't the husband's name Jack? And then I was like, no, it's not Jack, but whatever. I'm just gonna pretend it's Jack. It's like Pete or something. What a dumb fucking name. Yeah, what a dumb fucking name. All right, what are you drinking?
So I am drinking a hot toddy, and I have my
hot toddy. I love it.
Insert eye roll here.
Nice.
So that when I do something stupid, I'm just gonna grab my cup and point.
Nice. I like that. It's so good when you're on an audio medium to point at shit.
Yeah. Go to YouTube if you want to see me point at the cup. But yeah, I picked this because I don't ski, I don't snowboard, but I will go and sit at the bar at a ski resort and drink, and I'll do things like a hot toddy.
Yeah,
a little. I almost did an Irish coffee.
Or find a hottie patati, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, all right, let's get to reviewing this movie. Okay. Oh, shoot. Hold on.
Oh, wow. That's a lot of me. I don't know if anyone wants me all that.
There we go. All right. Yeah, you're a little too much sometimes.
Okay.
Sometimes. Okay, so this movie starts out, we get these, like, we're on the mountains, right? And we get this like banging or whatever.
Right. The controlled avalanches. Like they set off dynamite or something to get the loose snow off the mountain. I don't know. This is like my third hot toddy, so who knows?
Exactly. Okay, so while they're doing this, right? But I just have to be honest with you. The whole time I was like, are they mining right now? Because I was like, I don't get what's going on here. So then we get this family, And we get Julia Louis. Hold on, I downhill. There we go. Hold on, I didn't get the family. Okay, so we get this is the three of them, but whatever. Okay, so we get Julia Louis Dreyfus. When her name is Billie, which I'm not gonna lie to you, the whole time I'm all like, "Who's Billie? I miss Billie. Where's Billie at?" I thought it was the kid.
Do you not remember that I went to high school with like 3 Billies, and like 2 of them were really good friends of mine, and technically one was Billie and the other 2 were Billie Joe.
Like the singer, I don't remember.
No, Joe,
Billie Joe. I think I remember one of them. Did she wear overalls a lot?
Billie, and 2 of them were Billie Joe. But.
Yeah, I don't remember all of them. I think I remember Billie Joe. It doesn't matter. Anyways, okay, so here's the 3 out of the 4 family. So we get Billie, Pete, so many dumb fucking names. And then we get Finn and Emerson. And I'm like, oh my God, like their father, they're probably pussies. Okay, so they're
100%. You figured that out halfway through the movie.
Yeah, so they are really into skiing, like so into skiing. Like they're going down.
They come straight from the airport. They don't even check into their hotel. They go straight to the top of the mountain.
The top of the mountain, and they're taking pictures, getting ready to go down and ski, right? And I love how while they're doing this, they're waiting for, and I don't remember which kid they're waiting for, Emerson, because he's going so freaking slow. If I could get it on here,
right? Because we find out later he fucking hates skiing.
Yeah, he hates skiing, which I just want to be honest with you. I hate skiing too. I hate it. I cannot ski for the life of me. My wife has tried to teach me before. I just go straight down, and I probably
you can't do it. No, you don't want to do that. You got to do the slice of pizza.
Yeah, well, I fall over every time. I'm so bad at it. She's tried to teach me how to snowboard, ski, all that good stuff. I'm just bad at it. So then they finally check into their hotel, right? And by the way, all of this is beautiful. By the way, I'm like, ooh, this
concierge is my favorite person.
Oh my God, my favorite person. I love her so much. She was
a movie about her.
She was not in this movie enough. So she shows up to the desk, and because they're looking for somebody, she's like, oh, did nobody check you in and everything?
Oh, did I miss you? No, she's like, I'm so sorry, I missed you.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, and my favorite. We just got here.
Yeah, exactly. I love how they're like, where the Stantons? She's like, yes, I know you're the Stantons and everything. I'm like, oh my, what is her name? Hold on, let me look up her name.
I don't remember.
Charlotte. So Charlotte is just the absolute best. I was like, Charlotte, me and you are besties right now, and we don't even know each other.
100%.
Like, so then she's like, okay, and she gives them the brochure, and she's like, okay, you go clubbing, you go to the dancing, the disco, and I'm all like, oh my God, that's so European.
She does the sprinkler. She goes,
she does the sprinkler. Oh my God, yeah, I love it. Yeah, it's so good. I love it. And when they have dinner with her later on, I'm just like, Charlotte, you are just.
I have so much about that I love.
Yeah, she is just a dream, and I'm all like, where, Charlotte, where are you in the end of this movie and everything? Okay, so. They go back to their room, which their room is really nice. I like their room
and
a lot.
Did notice, Billie notices that there are no other children at this resort.
Yes, because they all go ahead.
Charlotte informs them that the family resort is 20 minutes away, just down the mountain. And you can totally tell Billie is like, fuck you, Pete. Why aren't we at the family resort?
Right. Oh, listen, I just want to say right now, I don't like anybody in this family. Like, not one fucking bit. Like, Billie is such an asshole, and then Pete is such a goddamn pussy.
Oh, this so here is a midlife crisis marriage that one of them is halfway out the door, and this is like a last hurrah, try to save the marriage vacation. Like, this movie for marriage is depressing.
It's so depressing. Like,
I wouldn't want to get married if this is what I thought marriage was like. But luckily, I know this is not what it's like.
Yeah. So then these two, they're kind of acting all sweet to each other, just like, they're brushing their teeth together. Oh yeah, because whatever.
We forgot to talk about Charlotte telling them to celebrate their bodies.
Celebrate their bodies. Yes,
were optional in the hot tub.
Not in the sauna though. There was not in the sauna though. Not in the sauna. You had to set up a chocolate and everything. And I'm just like, and I love how Charlotte. She's in Lord of the Rings. I'm like, I'm never gonna look at you the same anymore. Like, you killed the Witch King, honey. Okay, so then they're celebrating their bodies while they're going. They're brushing their teeth and everything. And all this part right here is fine, this day-to-day nonsense and everything, because
this is what I don't get. Do you he comes, so they are in a Jack and Jill bathroom, where this bathroom has a sink for both of them, their own mirror, and he specifically goes around to brush his teeth at the same sink as her.
No, No, because you're spitting at different times. I don't even brush my teeth at the same
I
time as
don't
my
either.
spouse.
I'm
Like
like,
it's a
this is weird. Is this you guys' like intimate time together? Like
maybe,
this isn't
maybe.
saving your marriage.
Teeth brushing is not an intimate
No,
time, not a time to be intimate. Okay, there's germs involved. I need to get my
yeah,
teeth clean, not
right?
not get dirty with you. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so well, not with you. That came out wrong. Anyways,
I knew what you meant, thank God.
So I love. Now I thought her putting stickers on the helmet. I thought this was a good idea. If
Pete
I'm being
hates it,
honest,
but I'm
yeah,
like, it's a good idea.
I thought it was a great idea because I was like, as soon as she did, I was like, I'm stealing that in case I go on a trip somewhere and we wear helmets. I'm like, that way you can tell who's who. I'm like, that's a great idea.
Or you can spot your kid because they've got the giant school bus on their helmet.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I thought it was a good idea. And like you said, Pete hates it. He's all like, what the fuck, yo? And then I like how she's like, you're going to wear that hat on the inside of your helmet. I'm like, yeah, you dumb bitch. Where else would he wear it? Like on the top of his helmet?
He was planning on wearing it on top because he does
really?
later. He does later when
must
he
have missed
goes
it.
with Zach.
Oh, okay. Yeah, what a dumb fucking idea. Oh, Pete is so retarded. Okay. So he's look at his dumb little face. Okay, anyway, so they're going down the hill.
He's special because he makes faces through this whole movie that I'm like, that's not normal.
That's not normal. Yeah, he's not normal. Okay, so here they are waiting for Emerson to come down this hill. Now, I just want to say right now, even though I don't ski or snowboard or anything like that, I thought Emerson was taking his sweet fucking time. Like, I'm like, Emerson, hurry it up.
Miserable.
Probably right on.
Yeah,
which
but
I just
he
have to say
really
also
does draw it out.
Yeah, and I also have to say, like, if my kid did not like skiing this much, I'd be like, you know what? You don't have to go.
They don't know.
And that's another thing.
He tells them later on the lift.
Yeah, exactly. And that's another thing about this whole movie is like, I don't know about you, but I tell my kids all the time, if you don't open your mouth, you don't get fed. So you're going to be starving. Yeah, exactly. So if you don't tell me, I'm not a mind reader. So if it was me, I'd be like, I don't like skiing. I'm not going to go skiing. And then my parents are like,
family has communication issues.
They do. Oh, fuck yeah, they do. Okay. So let's get to the crux of this movie. So here they are, right? They're
this is the like the main epicenter. Incident that causes problems for the whole
movie. Yeah. Because now,
I just want to say, they all reacted way too late.
Oh, oh my god!
Person on this fucking deck.
Yes, exactly. Me and you. Okay, yeah, me and you are on the same boat, dude. I mean, we're really like. I tell you what, people do not respond to emergencies quick enough in movies. I'll tell you what,
they need to panic way sooner. So they're on the side. They're having lunch.
Which
on the side of the mountain at the bottom of like the ski runs. And this is the thing, like when I went up the Matterhorn, like every time there would be like
what
stop,
a dumb fucking name for a mountain.
There would be like restaurants and bars that you could get off, walk to, and go and eat or whatever. So they do on ski mountains control.
I'd be stopping at every bar having a drink, be like, let's go up this horn mountain. What's the matter? Matterhorn. Anyways, it's time for a drink.
So they're sitting there and Billie is explaining to everyone that they should just have soup, and then later they'll get a little snack like a power bar or something, and then they won't be full. So, they'll be hungry at dinner.
Which I just go, who cares? You're on vacation. That is the point of vacation, is to indulge and overindulge. That is the point of a vacation. I would have been like, I'm not eating fucking soup. I'm getting a steak.
I love soup, so I would have been fine with it, but I would have had like a salad with it too. So they watched the controlled avalanche. Big boom.
Yeah, that's a real meal. Soup and salad. Get the fuck out of here. I'd have been like, bring me your heartiest meal, Donkashen or whatever the fuck you people say. Okay, anyways, so while they're sitting here, they hear
the avalanche is coming down the mountain.
Yes, which let me just say right now, hold on. I want to play this just a tiny bit, right? So
I want to show you to where I would have been up and gone.
Oops, hold on. I gotta
you didn't go back far.
Yeah, I didn't go back far enough.
Here.
Hold on. Oh, hold on. Here we go. Okay, so they're sitting here chit-chatting, right? And hold on, let me see if I can get it further. Jesus Christ. Here we go.
And she thinks she's so funny, and she is not funny.
She is not funny. Nobody's funny.
Here we go. The snow is coming down the mountain.
See this? No, yeah. No, I want to be. Can I tell you right now where I would have gone? right fucking here, right now.
I was gonna say it is. Like
they're getting out their phones. I'd have been like,
here when it
right
made
here.
this big plume.
Exactly.
I would have been like,
exactly. Oh,
everybody inside.
Yeah, they're watching.
Everyone's videoing it.
Oh my god, so
pictures.
stupid. Yeah, and she's asking about it. I'm like, stop asking. Get your fucking ass up and move it, lady. Right
That's
here.
what I'm like, you're a grown ass adult. You don't
right.
need to wait for your husband to say, let's go inside. Get
exactly.
and go inside.
Yeah, what? Yeah, move your. He grabs his phone. That's great. And then he
runs.
This is great right here. Now, I just want to say, hold on. Let's watch this just a tiny bit. So he's running, and like.
And he runs like,
oh my god, so
like
good.
He's like got to stick up his ass or been on a horse because he's wearing ski boots.
Oh, he is. Yeah. Okay. So here they are. They've just sat there like little idiots and everything.
And she covered her kids' heads with her hands.
Yeah,
and I'm
like that was gonna do any good.
That's not saving them.
Yeah, that's not saving them at all, and everything.
And then he sits back down and he goes, yeah, we'd like some soup.
Yeah, because the waiter comes by and is like, sorry about that. We'll have this cleaned off. Would you like anything? He's like, we're going to have some soup. And and then these assholes are just sitting there like the girl from Jurassic Park. He left us. And I'm like, yeah, he fucking left you. You little idiots just sat there like big freaking morons.
Sat there. You should have got up 2 minutes before he had a chance to run.
Yeah, like you said, when it plumed and shit or whatever, when it looked like cauliflower, I would have been out. Like I was like, this is not the time to sit and contemplate your life decisions. It's time to move your fucking ass.
Right. Because I don't know about you, but when I go somewhere with my kids, I tend to make a panic judgment call on something way quicker than I would have if it's just me.
I agree with you 100%.
But she just sat there with her kids and I'm like, you're a terrible mother.
I thought the same thing. I was just like, you just sat here and you were like, well, I guess we're gonna die. I might as well just hold my children while we die together.
She says that later. She's like, I was gonna die with my children, and I go, that's your fucking fault for not.
Yeah, exactly.
Up.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my god, me and you are on the same boat because I'm all like you said, when it was getting close, I'd have been like, I would rather look a fool and not die than possibly die. Like, I'm sorry, you guys are just so stupid.
I would have been like, hey guys, let's go inside and look at the gift shop. And then if it wouldn't have hit the deck, then I would have just been like, oh well.
And
we're not wet and cold now.
Exactly.
And look, we got cute little ornaments.
Yeah, exactly.
Whatever. Yeah. And Billie is now pissed for like the next 3 days in this trip.
Oh, she is so mad at him right now, which listen, she has every right to be mad. But at the same time, I would have been a little bit mad at her, and I'll talk about that later.
If I was him later, I would have been like, why did you need me to tell you to get up and go inside?
Yeah, exactly. So here, look at their faces. They're all like, and like the whole time the sons look at their father differently and the wife looks at him differently, like
because he didn't save them.
Exactly. And I love how he tries to save him here when he's in these moving shelves, even though he's not in any real danger here. And then this guy's all like, oh, the shelves, they move by themselves. It's okay. Your son would not have gotten hurt. And he's all like, you need to watch yourself, fucker. And everything. And Elaine is all like, what's going on here? We should go. Yeah. So then they're up here watching some weird fucking television show. I don't know what was going on in this television show, but I was kind of
game show.
Yeah, I know, but they're all like, you've got like this golden girl up here, and she's all like, I saw sign, and you're all like, what's going on here? Anyways.
Yeah. So Billie and Pete decide to go down to the restaurant and have dinner, and this is one of my favorite parts because they see Charlotte.
Yeah. And I love how they see these two, and like here he tries to hold her hand and she like completely just
she Melania Trumps his ass.
Oh, for sure, because she's all like, no, fucker, you let me and your children die, hypothetically. Anyways. So then they're at dinner, right? And they run into Charlotte. Hold on.
I don't really know if they run into her. She yells at him across the restaurant.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So, yeah. But look at her. And she's so much fun. Look at her. She's like, ooh,
she's already like, come on, guys.
See, and this is why we should go on vacation sometime, because she is just a party and I'm all here for it. I'm all like, me and Charlotte would be besties on a vacation.
100%.
Like I just leave my kids up in the room to, watch whatever, SpongeBob or whatnot. And Charlotte and me be like, Charlotte, let's go disco and everything, which I love. Okay, so they go sit down with her, And she's like, bring a double of the drinks. And I'm like, Charlotte, you speak my language.
Right.
You spricht the Deutsch. We both speak alcohol. Anyways.
Right.
So,
Right.
so,
That's
so then,
that's how you know that's a person that you're good with, when they are speaking your alcohol
yeah,
language. For
exactly.
sure.
Like we both have the same addiction. I love it. Anyways, so,
And then she says my favorite
go
line of the
say it.
whole
Say
movie.
it. So
She
good.
goes, I get the dick, all the dick I want.
All the dick I want. And I was like, Charlotte, we're on the same boat, honey. Look at me. You, Charlotte.
I'm like, oh my God.
Charlotte, you are
She's
such a
reading my mind.
Exactly. She's so funny because she's like, I get the dick when I want it. And she's like, and then, okay, now here's my question for you. So while they're sitting here talking, this guy shows up. Now I have a question for you. Is this her husband? Because I was a little confused.
He's a guest.
Okay, so he's a guest.
He's a guest, right? That showed up, and she said, "We be friends?" And he goes, "Yeah." And she goes, "You celebrate your body in the hot tub?" And he's like, "Yeah." And he's the dick.
Yeah, okay, so right on. And so, okay, good. I was a tiny bit confused because she does mention that she's married or whatnot. And I'm all like, Charlotte, you're just such a good time. Like you're getting dick down by this guy, and he's kind of good looking. Would you smash him, Vetta?
No.
Yeah, I mean, I would smash him. He's fine. I love the glasses; they're cute. Anyway, so
I don't like his accent. I feel like either he is an actor who is trying to have an accent and couldn't pick what kind he wanted to have, or he's a real person with a real accent and it's not a good one.
I love every accent. They're all hot to me. Anyways, okay, so he's all like, so he kind of, so there he's talking about his dad dying. Like he's like, my dad died like 6, so right? Depressing. I know, buzzkill, right? I was all like, we're gonna need another round because of Pete.
He's talking like his dad died like 8 days ago. His dad died 8 months ago.
That's still a short period. 8 months is not a long time.
But then the catchphrase that he is stuck with is so stupid.
Yeah, what was it? Like live every day like it's your last.
We only have every day.
Yeah, and I'm all like, I didn't think it was so dumb. I mean, like, I got the sentiment of it, but at the same time, I go, yeah, but Pete, sometimes you could take a day off, you know? Like, I get it. You want to live in the moment kind of thing because, you know, this might be your last moment. But at the same time, I go, sometimes it's those quiet moments that are really something special. So maybe, like, live in those moments at the same time, you know?
I go, he wants to have his entire life be an adventure. And I'm like, dude, you're like a 40-something-year-old man. You are limited on your adventures.
But at the same time, but at the same time, some of those small moments, like playing Yahtzee, those can be really good adventures in your legacy of
the
time.
Kids and his wife were playing Uno, and he did not join them. And I'm like, right, dude,
which I'm all, join those moments.
Out.
You're missing out. Exactly.
It doesn't have to be like a skiing adventure. It can be a fun night with your kids.
Right. Exactly. So they're sitting here at dinner and everything. And
Charlotte tells them, because they tell Charlotte about the avalanche, and she tells them they should go to mountain safety.
They should complain to mountain safety. And she's like, I think we will do that. And I was like, all right, your name is not Billie, it's Karen. Anyways, go ahead, Karen, and everything. So
and
I love
guys at this safety ski safety place, they are annoyed as all get out.
Yeah, exactly.
They're like, nobody died. Why are you here?
Yeah, exactly. They're like, when they're complaining, they're like, but did you die? Yeah. Like, and the answer is no. Okay, you're fine. I love how he's making like a frozen
from The Hangover. But did you die?
Exactly. I love how he's making a frozen pizza in the microwave. So fucking nice.
And I love the other guy comes in and walks, talks to the guy and then walks past him and then comes out and it's like, come on.
Yeah, and I love how he's sitting here and he's explaining they're explaining the situation. He's all like, but it was controlled. And she's like, it was not controlled. And he's like, but it was. Now, I want to just say right now, I thought at some point in time, Billie would fuck this guy.
I did too.
Because I was all like, he's totally fuckable. Like when he's just sitting there all like, you are fine. You are not in danger and everything.
Like, but you didn't die. Suck my dick.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I thought. I was like, oh, Billie is going to smash him so hard later, but she didn't. So then I love when she pulls the classic, like, American lady. She's like, we're going to sue. I'm a lawyer. And I'm like, Billie, why do you guys have to, like, fall into these fucking stereotypes?
How he's like, no. This isn't America. We don't sue over everything.
Exactly. Okay, so they leave here and then they're just gonna go skiing again.
Yep.
And so they go skiing and everything, and then that night, oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, this whole time he's like he mentions this kid,
His
Zach,
coworker
Zach,
yep.
which is like this like 20-something-year-old.
And his new girlfriend. Do you remember there is something weird about older people hanging out with people extremely younger than them that they work with?
I get it though, because he's like right now I'm like in my 40s, so I kind of get that, but at the same time I'm not hanging out with them, and I'm not like, hey, let's go get, like, I might go to dinner, but I'm not like, hey, let's go to the French Alps together.
Do you remember when one of our family members worked? Yes, you do. Worked with a bunch of younger girls at her job and started hanging out with them and stuff.
Yes, I do.
And it was so weird because they were doing the younger girl activities and we're like, but you're old. That's not an activity for you.
Oh my God, that's so funny. It's funny that you brought that up too, because you're right, I do remember that. Anyways, okay. So I love how he's checking out his Instagram, this guy's, and I just want to say also, so it's Zach and this is Rosie. Rose?
Yes.
Rose? Okay, so Rosie, okay. So he's checking out their Instagram and everything. And this is foreboding because we get them later on. And this part right here, when this kid, I don't remember which one he is, she's like, what are you doing? But yeah, when she's all like, don't watch people sleep, it's weird. I'm like, yeah, don't watch people sleep, you fucking weirdo.
But we're all parents and we've all woke up with our kid just standing right there.
My kid gets like nose to nose, like, yep, hey dad. And I'm like, what? And he's all like,
and you open your eyes and almost headbutt them because they're so close.
Yeah. And my kid will jump on me and shit and be like, Dad, come make me breakfast. I'm like, all right, I'm coming. Jesus Christ, that hurt. Okay.
Finn wakes them up because they've overslept.
Yes. And I loved, okay, so they're standing here waiting for the car, right? And they're like, I'm starving. She's like, I'm going to go get some fruit. And he's like, we're already late and everything. And she's like,
he has a surprise for them.
Yes, which I thought, okay, well, let's talk about the surprise when we get there. So they pull up to this helicopter and she's like, we have to go. You are late and everything. And there's this helicopter.
They're going heli skiing.
Yeah, exactly. So
which I'm not gonna do. I don't want to jump out of perfectly good helicopters or airplanes.
Exactly, Vetta. This was a bad choice on the dad's part.
He said it cost him $2,000.
$2,000, and they don't even go because one of the kids lost their glove,
which was just laying on the ground next to the car.
Yeah, underneath the car and everything. And there's some stuff going on. So this takes off, and he's so depressed because, and I'm all like, I don't know about you, but if I wanted to, if I was Julia Louis-Dreyfus, Ellen, if I was Ellen, I would just be like, hey, Will Ferrell, if you want to go on this fucking ski thing, go. You go. Us
we'll come back and get you or take an Uber.
Come. Exactly. We'll come and get you. You go. Have fun. You paid $2,000. Get your $2,000 worth. But we're going to go back to the hotel. But none of them go.
No.
So then they're just eating breakfast.
But my favorite's when she's like, do you have a power bar, like, to the organizer?
Right.
Like, do you have a power bar?
And she's like,
a what? Just keep saying he's hungry.
Exactly. So then they're sitting here at breakfast and they're trying to make up for the day. And Julia Louis-Dreyfus
just keeps saying, put some fruit in your body. Like, that's literally what she says. And I'm like,
yeah, which I just want to be like,
said, eat the fruit.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you need to calm down with the fucking fruit, lady. Okay. Just be like, have a banana. And that's all you need to say. But then she's all like, hey, we're going to have a quiet day. All right. We're just going to have a quiet day. And so they're playing Uno, which I was all like,
he's in the bathroom on his phone.
Exactly. And the thing about this is I thought Uno was great. So great. And this kid, I love this kid because he goes, I don't know what to do because like it'll really screw over mom, but I'm gonna do it. I'm like, oh my God, I've said that so many times during playing Uno. I'm like, it's so relatable. And I'm like, you should, like you said, play Uno. This is a great moment right now.
So but you're having an inside day. Who doesn't do that? Like,
exactly. Okay, so then he starts texting Zach, and it says right here, we're on the train now in Austria. And he says, awesome. Do you want to come to dinner tonight? And then Zach says, sure. Is it cool?
And he all is like, yeah, Billie is so excited to meet you guys.
Yeah, he
And
says,
they're doing the thing that every married couple does. They're in the other room, whisper yelling at each other, and the people in the living room can hear everything you're saying because you're not really whispering.
Exactly. They're not whispering. They're yelling at each other and everything, but whisper yelling like, hey, you invited these people and everything. And they can hear everything, which is really uncomfortable. So then she's like, the only thing we have for snacks are goldfish and carrot sticks. And I'm like, I love goldfish and carrot sticks.
Sticks.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, yeah, stop acting like little, it's a little nosh while you're drinking.
You're
I love
on vacation, then call down and order a
exactly. Oh my God.
Something.
You're so right. Call down, order a mini pizza or some shit.
Yeah.
Call
leave
Charlotte.
Your kids in the room on their tablets and go downstairs to the restaurant.
Exactly. Call Charlotte up. She'll bring some dick with her. Anyways.
Right.
So
there's rains dick for Charlotte.
Exactly. Oh, Charlotte is catching all the dick. She's all like, oh, the dick I can take. Anyways. So these two are talking about their vacation. They're like, oh, we've been to 3 countries in 4 days. And I'm like, oh, shut up, Rosie. You're annoying me already.
And they're doing the whole live, laugh, love. It's your best life. Hashtag
Yeah,
this,
I hate these two.
That.
Yeah, these two can suck a dick. Preferably my dick because I like getting it sucked. Charlotte, where are you at? Anyways, so I go. So then he goes. We don't. I love when he goes. We don't know what's coming next, or when this is gonna end. And then Billy's all like, well, it's gonna end Monday because you got to be back to work, fucker, and everything. And he's all like, oh yeah, that's right. I gotta be to work Monday. I was like, yeah, Billy, Elaine, way to ruin the fucking moment, you fucking asshole.
So then they get into an argument about the whole avalanche thing because she can't let it go, and she's just super pissed that he won't admit it. So he says he did not run, and this is a very relatable moment. Yeah, he's like,
so relatable. Go ahead.
You can't run in snow boots. And he asks everybody, and he's like, they're like, no, not really. So does the thing that every woman has done at some point in their life. She gets up and goes and gets her children up. Gets them out of bed to prove herself right.
When she did this, I said out loud, "Oh, you fucking bitch! You fucking bitch!"
I was like, "Oh, she's playing dirty."
You did, and you know what? Every mom has done this to their children. I know our mother did it to me. Our mother did it to me, and I was just like, I don't know. I've
never woken my children up in bed or gotten them out of bed, but I have definitely been. What did you hear? Why don't you tell us what was said?
What happened here? And I always do that. When I was a kid, I do that. I don't remember. And I'm just all like, why do you ladies do this? Why do you do this?
Like, you can tell she's giving them the side eye.
She might as well have pulled out a gun. It would have got the same result. Like no.
Okay, just tell the truth.
Don't make me get the dick that Charlotte has in her hands right now and put it up to your head. Anyways, the show that came out wrong with the children. Anyways, so I love when they're like, Dad ran, and like that look is just like, look, that look right there. Like he's just like, oh, you fucking assholes, you threw me under the bus in front of your mom and everything.
But they already think he's a pussy for
they totally think he's a pussy, which I and I have to relate to that a little bit because I'm all like, you were a big pussy, you totally ran, and I'm all like,
he grabbed his fucking phone.
Fuck your phone. Like, even if, okay, let's just pretend he ran and he didn't grab his phone. I would have been like, okay, at least you didn't grab your phone. But it's like, you were more interested in grabbing your phone than you were fucking grabbing your children. Maybe if you would have at least grabbed one kid,
or
then you could have been like,
yelled, let's go inside. Or
exactly. Anything. But he just was like, fuck this noise, I'm out and everything. Like, he was like wanting his family to die so he could then like start living his life.
I am not lying. Like, I thought the whole time we were going to find out that like he was gay and he was fucking Zach.
That I'm not gonna lie, that's a great twist to this movie. God damn, I wish that was the twist to this movie. That would have been so good. I would have been surprised. I'd be like, oh no.
He's being a douche to his family this whole trip. He sneaks off to the bathroom to check out Zach's Instagram and text Steve.
Vetta, that is a great ending. I want that ending now. God damn it, Vetta. We should write these. Anyways, we need to write
made it a way better movie.
It would have made it a way better movie. All right. So now they're not sleeping in the same bed. Like, she's sleeping in the bed with the kids, and he's watching Knight Rider while eating Zach
in German, which is amazing.
Yeah, which is amazing. So then she wakes him up in the morning. morning. She's like, I'm going to have an alone day, just a me day. You got the kids, fucker.
Yeah, there's a slide at the family resort.
Exactly. So and while she's doing this, she's just checking out every dude left and right, like this hot motherfucker right here. Hello,
I mean,
Dad.
he's got that nice little V line.
Yeah. Hey, Daddy, how you doing? Anyways, and she runs into our favorite. Yeah, Charlotte. Oh my God, with her hat, she looks great here. By the way, I love the fur. I love everything. Charlotte's my favorite. She's just the best. God, if I ever go to Switzerland like you did, you fucking asshole, I hate you. I hope I run into a Charlotte just so I can.
I want to go in the winter back to the Matterhorn when it is a full-on ski town.
Oh my God, the Matterhorn! What a dumb fucking name for a mountain. God damn. All right, sorry.
But I want to go back during the winter months when it's a ski town, like in full force, to see if there are really people like Charlotte, because I want to be friends with her so bad.
I know, right? I want to be like. Just like she's like, you know, I don't know how to I don't know who to equate her to as far as characters goes, but she's just so great, this Charlotte character. Okay. And we all need one in our life, but she's got to have the accent. She's got to have the accent.
Oh,
she's got to be
sure.
getting.
I mean, she could be like. I feel like we love her just as much as we did the cheer goddess from Bring It On.
Oh my God! Right? We all need a cheer goddess that has an accent. That's what we need. Okay.
Yep.
So while she's doing this, she's like, "You'll never been with anyone else and everything."
Well, and before they get on the gondola, she gives a guy in line a little point and winky at Billie.
Yeah, exactly. Because she's all like. You never been with anybody else, and she's all like, well, you know, I've got a husband, and everything, and this guy right here.
She's like, I got around in college.
Yeah, exactly. So she's like, you come up and everything. She's like, you find whatever she says. Anyway, so they're up in the gondola or whatever the fuck this. It's
a gondola.
A gondola. What a dumb fucking name for a thing. Anyway, it's a bubble. So they're up in the Glinda bubble, headed up to the mountain and everything. And she's like, yeah, I was a big whore in college. And I'm like, maybe you shouldn't, you know, admit to that, Elaine. Maybe you should just, you know, keep that under wraps. It's fine. And I love how the people behind her, they're all laughing. I know
as well as you do. The other people in the gondola were pretending to know habla inglés. They were laughing their ass off.
That's what I thought. Exactly. They're all like this, spricking to whore. Anyway, so then
they're like, she's so stereotypical American whore.
Yeah, exactly. She's all like, you know, her vagina so stretchy. Anyways, so then she gets up there and she gets this hottie patati.
Yes, because Charlotte goes, here, you take him for a while. Like she's pretty much like,
she's just like, I'm your pimp now, man. Take her for a ride and everything. So then he's all like, she's like, I'm a decent skier. And he's all like, you are decent, but this coffee is decent. And then I make it better and everything. And I'm all like, you know what he's trying to say? He wants to put his alcohol in you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so
he wants to get you loosey goosey. So later on, you can be his little snow bunny.
Exactly. So then while they're doing that, the Pete and the kiddos are on this slide thing. Now this thing, I have to be honest with you, looks so much fun.
It's like a one-person roller coaster through the snow.
Exactly.
So awesome, and it's got handbrakes, so you can go faster or slower.
So good. So while they're
Emerson, who hates skiing, loves this thing.
Yeah,
Finn, who loves skiing, hates it because he yells at his dad for being too close and going too fast.
Exactly. So while they're doing it, he comes up behind. He's like, I'm gonna bump ya, you little fucker. And he's like, don't do it and everything. So he bumps him, and they get a picture of it. So there's Emerson, and he's having a hey-o time. And they get one of him, and he just like, Dad, no, God damn it. And he's like, I bumped you.
Which this maneuver gets him kicked off. They can't ride it anymore.
Yeah, which I love. I love how he's like explaining it to the lady. He's like, I just gave him a little taparoo and everything. And I was like,
rubbing his racing.
yeah, exactly. So then they're trying to figure out what they want to do. Can we just go back to the hotel and have screen time? Now, I don't know about you, but I've been like, no, you're not getting screen time. Get the fuck out of here. You're not watching SpongeBob.
Just hear all the fun stuff this resort has?
Exactly. You guys don't like skiing. We got kicked off the luge, the kiddie luge. You guys were fucking doing something, so you better pick something real fucking quick, and it better not be screen time. So while they're doing that, right, Elaine and Hottie Patati, they stop at this little makeshift cabin, which I was like, where did this fuck shack come from? You know what I'm saying?
Right, and that is totally what it is, because it's got what, like 2 chairs and a bed in it?
Exactly, and like a wood pile.
Stuff?
Exactly. So I was like, so he brought her here. And
he was gonna take her to, whatever
to
the
Pound
teas,
Town.
whatever.
He was gonna give her his Matterhorn.
Yeah,
exactly. He was gonna give her his Matterhorn. You know what I'm saying? And so they end up kissing. And she's all like, listen, I'm not gonna do this, but just so you know, buddy, I could fuck this shit out of you if I wanted to.
I gotta fuck you through the wall.
Exactly, right, exactly. Which I'm all like, I want to see that right now. Do it, Elaine, do it, and everything.
Right. I was like, outside that wall is snow. That's gonna be cold.
Yeah, I love this little look he's giving her right here. Like, hey, I'm gonna do you in the trees and everything. Anyways.
Oh, I thought he was peeing.
Oh, was he peeing?
I don't know. I thought he was. I could be wrong.
Oh yeah, he's peeing. Do you see his dick? That's crazy.
So they get back down the mountain, and Elaine goes into the women's bathroom and tries to diddle herself.
Yeah, she is. She is clicking the mouse like so hard and everything. Which I'm like, this is hot. This is very hot, Elaine. Just so you know.
But my favorite thing is she forgets to lock the door and leans back on it and falls out.
Exactly. Which I just want to say right now, she gets embarrassed and she ends up leaving the bathroom. I would have went back into the stall and clicked the mouse again. I'm all like, Elaine, you don't have to stop just because a little something happened. Get back in there.
This lady has no idea what you were doing. And can I just say, by walking out, you embarrassed yourself because you didn't wash your hands.
So gross. Yeah. Especially you were clicking the mouse. You gotta, so then back at the hotel, they are very much like not interested in each other. Like her more not interested in him. He's all like, I'm embarrassed kind of thing. And I feel like a real man. So then he wakes up and he goes in there and they're watching the iPad. They aren't even like messing with him anymore.
Yeah, they're watching YouTube. They're showing her like some monkey videos or some shit.
Exactly.
So he hooks up with Zach to go skiing.
Yeah, hooks up, not the right words to use during this. It gives
in my mind.
It gives off a different connotation. They are hooking up, which I just want to say again, that would have been such a great twist to this movie. So they're skiing.
And he's got the hat on the outside of his helmet. I told you he would.
You are correct. I'm sorry. I missed it and everything. I wasn't paying that close attention. So he takes a little side detour on the mountain because some other dude comes up and he's like, Hyphen and shit and everything. He's like, oh, I'm going to follow the Hyphen guy.
I'm going to live every day.
Every day.
Yep.
And he ends up falling, right? And he hits his head and he's like, do I have a concussion? And while he's sitting here, notice this guy right here in the green. This guy right here in the green, right? So then while they're sitting here, this woman comes up and she's like, my friend thinks you're really sexy. She likes the way you carry yourself. And he's
You're the most well-groomed man here.
Yeah.
And I'm like, the whole time this is happening, I'm like, no, he's not.
Yeah, no, he's not. He's gross. I wouldn't fuck him. Like, not even a little bit. Maybe Zach, if you got me a little tipsy, but not showered. Not Will Ferrell.
Did something with his hair.
And then Will Ferrell's like, should we send them over a drink or go say hi? And I'm like, no, fucker.
You're married. Even Zach's like, well, I've got Rosie.
Which I just want to say, Rosie's not that hot. She's very butch for my taste. You know what I'm saying? Like, butch women are not hot. Very lesbianic.
It's not even that. It's the whole, I don't know, like her
whole bangs, the weird bangs. I hear you.
She just rubs me the wrong way.
Yeah, and like Julia Louis-Dreyfus, she also rubs the wrong way. Anyways, so they're sitting here laughing like, ha ha ha, we're having a good time. These ladies are, and then this lady comes back over. I thought this was great.
This is amazing. I was like, I would love to see this happen in real life.
Yeah, because I was all like, she did him dirty because she comes over and she's like, so sorry, I got it wrong. You're not the hot one. It's that guy over there in the green. Hold on, let me play the guy in the green. And they look over and it's this guy. And I'm like, yeah, of course it's this fucking guy. He's got he's got a baby face. He's so fucking hot in the green and everything. Of course it's not you fucking asshole.
And I love how Zach tries to make him feel better. And he goes, well, I could see the mistake. You guys look alike.
Right, exactly. I'm like, no, I can't. Like, he's like, what's your name? She's like, goodbye. Like, I'm all like, So then he's not feeling so great about himself, which I'm all like, that lady was a dick for doing that to him.
She was, but it was nice. She put him in check to remind him he's got a wife and kids. Be grateful for what you got.
Yeah. So Elaine, she goes up to the mountain. She's talking to Rosie, and she's all like, and Rosie, of course, is all like, your husband's a fucking pussy. He's like, I'd fucking hate Zach if he did that to me. He's a fucking asshole. And I'm all like, Rosie's not wrong. Rosie's
Rosie's
speaking
like, that
truth.
would have been a deal breaker for me. And I'm like,
yeah, Rosie,
yes, you're not married, so I get that. Yes.
Yeah, Rosie is speaking truth to power, right? So then these two, Zach and Will Ferrell, they go to the club. They go to the disco.
Yeah.
And they're drinking it up and everything. They're having a good time, which is so sweaty. I'm all like, you guys, this is not the time to, like, Will Ferrell, you're too old for this. Okay. I mean, I would know I'm too old for this shit. The other night I was just having a dance party in my living room with my kids and I was ready to pass out. I was like, God damn, I'm old. Anyways, although you put me in a club, give me some cocaine. I'm pretty sure I could do it. Anyways. Okay. So they end up leaving.
My favorite's when they're leaving and he's like, we shut the place down. And Zach's like, it's 7 o'clock.
Right. Yeah. It's so true. It's so true. He could have played along with it a little bit. Right. Zach, don't ruin Will Ferrell's parade in this. And so, I don't remember what they say here. I'm going to be honest with you, but I don't care at the same time. So,
because Zach tries to get him to eat something and he's like, I can't, I got to go to dinner with my family.
Oh yeah. So he's sitting here eating and they're of course like, oh, you're fucking wasted and shit. So then he admits to Elaine, he's like, listen, you're right. I ran. I'm a big fucking asshole.
I was a pussy. Yep.
I was a pussy. I ran. I left you. And she's like, oh, you think you get points because you fucking admitted that, you fucking dickhole?
You admitted it 3 days ago.
Exactly. And I'm all like, they should. I just want to say right now, if this, I'm totally a different person. I would have had this conversation right after the event. I wouldn't have fucking had soup. I would have been like, we need to talk right now.
When people sit on stuff. Like,
exactly. Yeah. And they let it snowball.
Be adults and talk about it.
Yeah, exactly. Like, no, like,
don't stew over it.
Yeah. Soup and stew. I know what you were doing there.
Because you make it into something it's not.
It snowballs into a bigger thing. And it's like, no, they shouldn't have had soup. He should have been like, we need to talk about this right now. Get to the fucking room right now. And they should have sat down and been like, listen, I want to talk about what happened. I was a fucking pussy. I ran away. I'm sorry about that.
Yep.
But they didn't, and all this shit happened. But we did get that great. I like to get the dick. So then the next morning they're having breakfast, and they decide they're going to go skiing. Right?
Like, I don't want to be mean, but I'm not making fucking oatmeal on my vacation.
I know, right? Like, I don't know. When I go on vacation, I'm not cooking. No. I'm not cleaning. I'm not doing any of that bullshit. I'm here to have a good time. You know what I'm saying?
Especially if I'm in another country. I want to enjoy their cuisine, their culture.
Exactly. You leave the maids and everything. Leave them a sawbuck or two, and you get on your way. Okay, so
so now they're at the top of the mountain.
Yeah. And Will Ferrell's
all like, when Emerson's like, I fucking hate skiing.
Yeah, exactly. On the way up,
cold and wet, and it's dumb. And I'm like, preach, child.
Yeah, you're wet. Julia Louis-Dreyfus is wet and everything. It's all good and everything. So Will Ferrell's all like, you know what? Hey, why don't we sit this one out? We'll just, we won't do this one.
So him and the boys ride back down the mountain.
And Julia Louis-Dreyfus, she's gonna ski down, right? So then they get down there, and then all of a sudden he's like, "Where's your mom? Where's your mom?"
And we
hear, Pete, God, dear God, help me! I'm gonna fucking die. And we don't hear all that. I'm making that up. And so he runs up the hill.
And people are pissed that he is running up the hill while they're trying to ski down. Can I just
say, if you're a European listening to us, I know there's very few of you, but we are very famous in Germany anyways, or we're popular in Germany out of all according to our analytics. I just want to say that right now.
Yeah.
But Europeans are fucking dicks, yo. I tell you what, they have
really not. They're so nice.
If you say so. They are in movies,
in Switzerland. Okay? I don't know about Austria. I've never been there.
Anyway, they like camps in Austria. Anyways, okay, so she's just sitting here, like, and I have to admit, this is kind of a dick move. She's just sitting here on the side of a mountain like, honey, I would have hit you if it was me because I only go in one.
She's doing a good thing. She's making it look like she's hurt because she wants her kids to look at their father again as
no, I didn't
hero.
mean like that, you fucking asshole. I meant like as far as the other skiers go. She's just stopping in the middle of the road and everything. Right. But you are right. And she's like, this is for the boys. I need them to look at you different. So they look at you different. But if you want me to look at you different, asshole, you need to be here. And he's like, I'm going to be here for all of it and everything. I'm like, are you though? Are you though?
So this is my favorite thing. He helps her down the mountain.
Yeah.
She
hold on.
forgets her
there.
skis.
Yeah.
And the ski poles. And makes him go back and
get it. It was great. Yeah. Like he needed to do that too. Like, hey. And they're like, are you okay, Mom? So then then Hottie Patati says hi to Elaine.
Yeah, the ski instructor's all like, in another life, whatever.
Yeah, exactly. And then he's all like, who's that? And she's like, my ski instructor. And he's like, you got ski instruction lesson? She's like, didn't I tell you about that? And I was like, Elaine, you're saying too much right now because you're looking pretty fucking guilty, honey. You didn't do anything. So don't make...
Yeah, Charlotte. Yeah. Charlotte gave you a free ski lesson. That's all you had to say.
Yeah, that's all you had to do. So they're saying goodbye to Zach and Rosie. And they're like, you couldn't make #can't leave or whatever it was saying, whatever they saying.
And they're all like, her and these fucking hashtags.
Yeah, exactly. So they're sitting here hugging. So while they're hugging,
me of how Yeti gives you shit about hashtags.
I love hashtags. Anyway, so while they're hugging, this big thing of snow drops and they all move out of the way. And now
they all let go of hands. They all move away from their partner. And there's just a big glob of snow in between all four of them.
Now, I have to ask you a question. When this happened, do you think this hurt the relationships or helped it in any way, shape, or form? Because like I was all like, none of the I want to say right now, I didn't think any of them were in the wrong. It was just a big clump of snow. They all jumped their own separate ways.
Yeah.
Totally different circumstance. But I got the sense that Elaine here is pissed off at Will Ferrell again. And I'm all like, none of you did anything wrong.
See, I took it as she had an epiphany. Like, to me, she's done. Like, her epiphany is she jumped away from him. He jumped away from her. They're done.
So she's done with him forever.
That's the way I took it, but
I didn't get that at all.
Or is she taking it just as a, oh, shit happens, maybe I overreacted?
Maybe. I honestly I don't know. I
find it odd that they all jumped to the side and nobody went backwards.
That's a good point. I mean, yeah, see, that's the thing about this ending is, because this is the end of the movie, is I'm just like, what does it all mean? You know, at the end of the day with this specific situation.
It just would have been better if him and Zach would have grabbed hands and
my God, dude, if they would have jumped towards each other and the ladies would have jumped, oh my God. This is the thing. This is what we needed.
Or he would have jumped across the snow and like tackled Zach to save him.
To save him. Oh, Vetta. Oh my goodness. That would have been so good. That would have made this movie a million times better. It wouldn't have won an Oscar, in my opinion. So good. So good. It's
just been phenomenal. So again, good. I don't know why we're not consulted on these things.
Exactly. Yeah. Hollywood, just talk to us. We know what we're doing here. I mean, I know we seem like two assholes in our basements recording a podcast, but we're smart people. We know what the people want, especially when we've been drinking. So you got to supply us with alcohol.
Yeah, that's all you got to do. Put us in a room with some writers and liquor, and we will make you an amazing movie.
Yeah, we'll tell you what to do, and we'll be like, nah, you should do this, this, and this. Who's got the bourbon and everything? Like,
exactly. Pizza.
Exactly. Yeah, you guys are crazy. It's so good.
All of a sudden, you turn into Pauly Shore.
I think that's the nicest thing you've ever said to me. So Vetta, before we wrap up this movie, is there anything else you want to say about this movie?
No.
I want to say one more thing. I honestly think that this family is dysfunctional. I know they came across like they had it all together, but I did not like this family, not one fucking bit. I didn't like the kids. I didn't like the wife, the husband, nothing. And I just feel like this whole trip was just a waste of money, in my opinion. And yeah.
Yeah, they should have stayed at the family resort. It would have been a completely different movie. But yeah, I didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, but I want to ask one more question before we wrap it up. Would you recommend this movie?
No.
Okay, why not? Why not?
It's slow. It
Okay.
really is way longer than it needed to be.
Okay.
I mean, if you want the experience of Charlotte, watch it. She is worth it.
She is worth it. She is
I
worth it.
mean, I would
I
have
would
loved a movie just about her running this hotel.
Oh my God, Vetta, I wish she would have been in more of this movie. Like I was hoping she'd show up at the end or at the disco or whatever. I thought what was going to happen is Elaine would sleep with the ski instructor, and then Charlotte would sleep with Will Ferrell at the disco. When they went to the disco,
You
I
know
thought
what I
Charlotte would be
thought was
there.
gonna happen? I
Tell
thought they
me.
were gonna go for a hot tub, like Will Ferrell and Billie,
Oh,
and Charlotte and her guy would be there, but they would be naked because you're supposed to
that would
celebrate your
celebrate your
body,
body. Celebrate your
and it would be a
body.
whole thing, and I
That
thought
would have
that
been
would be
great.
hysterical,
That would have been
but they
so
didn't
good.
do that.
This is why they need to consult us, Vetta.
Yeah.
We're pretty good at this. I mean, we didn't write a whole script, but I feel like we're script doctors. You know,
Oh,
we fix the shit that you guys didn't
we
do right.
let you know what's wrong, and
Exactly. And we
we
diagnose
write
you
the
and we fix it.
prescription to
Yeah,
fix it.
exactly.
Mhm.
Good job. Good
Yep.
job. All right. Well, we're
Hot
gonna wrap.
toddy makes everything better.
Yeah, it does. Hot toddy and a hottie patati. Okay. All right, you guys. Well, thank you so much for listening to us. You guys, make sure to follow us on Twitter at BS Drunk Pod to stay updated on all our shenanigans. That is especially. Now, if you listen to us on Apple Podcast or Spotify, please leave us a 5-star review, you guys, and leave nice words and everything. We really appreciate it. And you guys have no idea how much it helps us out and everything with the algorithm and all that bullshit. Now, like I said before, we'll also be posting the video version of this to our YouTube channel. So be sure to subscribe to us up on there and like and all that good stuff. And that's at YouTube at BS Drunk Movie Reviews. Also, you guys, we do have a Patreon if you guys are, interested in that. And there's plenty of different levels and everything to suit whatever need you're interested in. But the thing about our Patreon is we review movie series. I don't know how to say all that. Anyways, yeah, franchises. Thank you. And we've done Bring It On. We've done the Scream franchise. We've done Jurassic Park, Sex and the City, my favorite, and everything. So go over there and check it out and everything. You guys, I promise you guys will love it. The link for that will be in the description down below. And you guys, most importantly, please don't forget to drink, recap, review, and repeat. Bye, you guys.
Bye, guys.